This is William Robinson of ViralHair.com. We're here with
Bobby Ramos.
Okay, Mr. Ramos, you're the group, an art group called
Ramos Renditions.
And what is the drive behind Ramos Renditions?
So we are a collective of artists that are mainly collegiate. Some of us are graduates, and we all want to get together and just kind of make everybody aware of the process of getting into different cons. And I started out about 6 or 7 years ago doing Comicpalooza. That was my first con ever, and I wasn't really helped in any kind of aspect of the way, so I want to give back to my fellow artists and my friends that want to try their hand. And some people make it, and some people, they stick with it forever.
So you do sell art, but also you kind of mentor people on the way.
Yes, absolutely. So we do hold meetings before every con. We are doing Anime Matsuri and a couple other cons that are going to be out of town. But before all those, I make sure that we hold the meetings so that everybody's aware of like what to do, kind of how to be, what to wear, when to eat, when we can do all those different things. A lot of like the tricks of the trade. Your pricing is a big deal, and we pride ourselves here on being one of the most affordable, if not the cheapest around, for the most quality work. So.
Right, and by doing that, this kind of give you a help build a reputation of your mentorees coming up in the
That's right, absolutely. I've had people venture off on their own, and they take some of the same ideals, the principles that we try to instill with them, and they do great. They do great stuff out there on their booths, and sometimes they even buy more than one, and they rival me, and I'm sitting there like, hey man, but it's really great, and I just want to see everybody flourish. So
right, and with Houston, in some ways, becoming more and more part of the greater pop culture scene in the Southeast. Do you see that having a positive effect on what you're doing as far as the mentoring and the artwork and stuff?
Yes, absolutely. We have the numbers grow every time. Every year that we have a different con, more cons come to Houston, and more people can join. So the more tables I get, the more people I can mentor, and then one friend tells another friend, and artists that would have never thought to do these things, they have some of the better stuff here. So they get the experience, they get exposure, they get out there, and they're like, this was an awesome experience. They love the culture, they love the people, and then it just becomes a whole kind of cult classic for everyone.
Right. And doing this, what so far is your probably favorite con memory of the stuff you've been doing?
Oh, my favorite con memory has to be getting a kind of a fast pass to meet Stan Lee.
Right.
I did a portrait of him when he came back in, I can't remember what year that was, 2014, 2016.
Right.
And it was my first time ever going to meet him, ever going to see him in person. And I was the first one here in the morning, but I was like maybe the 15th in line or something like that.
Right.
And the line was ridiculous. But as I was drawing, everybody was paying attention to the artwork, and his handler came up and said, Stan wants to meet you before everybody else. And I said, are you serious? Are you pulling the chain? He says, no. I told him about your portrait. He loves the idea. He wants to see you. He wants to sign it for you and get a picture with you and all that. And I said, okay. And it was me and my buddy, and luckily my buddy was able to go with me too. So we kind of, I hate to skip people in line, but I was working, I think 16 hours on that portrait, and it came out beautiful. And he loved it, and he was just like, I know this guy, like I was like, yeah, that's you, man. And we talked a little bit, and he just gave me words of encouragement to continue what I'm doing with my craft and continue helping the people that I'm helping, and getting people into the art scene and stuff like that. So
that's great. Well,
yeah, it was a beautiful moment.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Ramos. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.